guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm sure you can see by the title, we are doing a full face of Essence foundation. I'm jumping straight in and I'm going in with the new Fresh and Fit Awake makeup with a healthy glow foundation. I really like this foundation for a very light coverage, and I'm in the shade 30 Fresh Honey. I'm then just buffing it into the skin with my Switch Beauty brush. It is just a flat kabuki brush from the gloss range from them, and as you can see, I'm just pushing it into my skin as much as possible and making sure we get quite an even coverage. As I mentioned, this foundation doesn't have a huge amount of coverage, but it does give exactly what it says, and that is a healthy glow. So I do like that about the product, just because a lot of my other foundations are very full coverage. But I thought no better time than to share some affordable products with you guys than in December when we all broke. So I am then going in with my Camouflage makeup and concealer by Essence. I'm also in the shade 30 Honey Beige. I'm just applying this in my areas of concern, so that's under my eyes for my dark circles, on my forehead and on my nose. I like a little bit more coverage where I have freckles, so I just apply that there and blend it into the healthy glow foundation that is everywhere else. This flat top foundation kabuki brush that I'm using now is from Glam, and it is absolutely amazing. I highly recommend this brush to anyone that is a makeup artist or just loves a flawless finish. It is incredible. I'm now picking up concealer from that same Camouflage range. It is the full coverage concealer, and I'm in the shade 10 Nude. This is a little bit too light for me, so I generally do set it with a little bit of a darker powder on top. However, for this look, it actually worked. It worked quite well with the Healthy Glow foundation because that is slightly too dark for my skin. I'm then picking up a very fluffy powder brush, and I'm going in with my Essence Fix and Matte Translucent Powder. Guys, for a translucent powder, Essence owns the market. This is such a good powder. I couldn't even believe it. I choose this over a lot of my high-end brands, especially when I'm working constantly on faces and I don't want to be using high-end brands on every Tom, Dick and Harry that I do makeup on. So it's a really great setting powder, especially for makeup artists who work a lot on men. It works really well on their skin. I'm then just applying that same concealer all over my eyelid just to create an eyeshadow base. I don't have the Essence eyeshadow base, however their eyeshadow bases are really amazing, and I'm just smoothing it out with a concealer brush. I'm then picking up the shade Brownie'licious from the Essence Build Your Own palette collection. I absolutely love the pigment of these eyeshadows. You'll see that as I apply it and blend it out, it's got such a nice opaque kind of coloring. I absolutely love it. I don't find that I have to keep layering it and lose it like some of the other Essence eyeshadows I've used before. These really do have a great new formula, and I love them. I use this particular shade on my brows as well. I really like it. It works with my skin tone, and it works for most skin tones that I work on a daily basis. I am using a very fluffy blending brush because I want to create quite a blown out look with the brown, and you'll see I'm creating a slight wing. I'm then picking up the color Set the Stage. It's actually a soft lip powder, but I love this on the eyes because it's really pigmented, and I find it just works better on the eyes than as a lip powder. I am just applying it into the crease and then blending it out again and mixing it in with the brown. I want to just create a slightly warmer tone in the brown. I'm then picking up my absolute star product of this look, and it is the Essence Metal Shock eyeshadow. It is basically a liquid metallic eyeshadow. I am so obsessed. You guys are going to see how much I use it in this look, but I need to go and purchase every single shade because it is just that amazing. I'm basically creating a cut crease kind of finish with the product. So I'm using the applicator and I'm applying it just on the actual lid of the eye, and then I'm picking up a normal eyeshadow brush. It's quite a dense domed brush, and I'm just pressing the product into my skin and making sure that that line in the crease is quite straight and it's quite defined, because as I said, I want to create a cut crease type of effect. So as you push the product in, you're going to have to add a little bit more product just to make sure that it is completely solid in color. You will notice I didn't have to use an eyeshadow base with this product because it is that full coverage that you actually don't need one. So I applied it straight over the brown and it is completely gold, as you can see. I'm then going in with my famous Essence eyebrow gel in the shade 01 Brown. Guys, I love this stuff. I'm doing my brows really quickly for you guys. If you really want to see a brow tutorial on how I do my brows, please just comment down below and I will create one. I'm now going in with the best mascara I've ever used in my whole life from Essence, and it is the Lash Princess in the Sculpted Volume Formula range. I love this stuff. You will see at the end of this video how much volume it gives me. I'm kind of over using high-end mascaras that I have to throw away like every month. And this mascara really does give a great effect. I know that it's very dependent on your lash type when it comes to Essence mascara, but for my lashes, this mascara works super well, and I love it for blending with falsies as well. And then going back in with that same brown shade underneath my eye with a pencil brush, just to kind of blend it all out and help me create the wing. As you'll see, I'm picking up that same concealer I used before, and I'm just going into the areas where I may have overdone it a bit with the eyeshadow, but I'm also going in to create a more highlighted and finished effect. You will see I'm just applying it underneath my eyebrow and then underneath my eye, and going in with that concealer brush and just blending it all together. You've got to make sure that there's no harsh lines with this look, because I really want the metallic liquid eyeshadow to stand out as opposed to the rest of the blended eyeshadow. I'm just quickly applying a Balmy Kiss moisturizing lip care with almond oil. I love this stuff. It's just really nice for moisturizing, and it is in the shade Can't Live Without. I'm then picking up my Shape Your Face contouring palette from Essence. We all know this palette. It is just great for just an everyday kind of makeup look. I'm first going in with the contour shade, the darkest bronze shade, and then I'm taking my brush into the blush shade and I'm just applying the blush directly on top of the contour color. I love this sort of orangey tone in this blush. I just think it's really refreshing. It's not like so pink. And then I'm picking up quite a dense kabuki brush and I'm going into that highlight shade and just going over that concealer that I applied beforehand. And I'm just blending it out all together just to create a very unified facial look. I'm now going in with my Essence matte long-lasting lip gloss in the shade Nude. I absolutely love this. Again, it's just a really natural looking liquid lipstick, and it does last quite long. I wouldn't say it's the longest lasting product in the world, but for the price point and for this particular look, it was absolutely perfect for me and perfect for the day. I'm going back in with that same Metal Shock eyeshadow product, and I am just applying it into the center of my lip, on both the bottom lip and the top lip, almost to create like a golden ombre look. I love the way that this came out. The effect of it is just so beautiful, and of course it made my lips look bigger, so I absolutely love that fact. I'm now going in with my lip gloss. It is the Triple XL Nude lip gloss, and I mean, everyone talks about this lip gloss and everyone loves it. It's just such a great everyday lip gloss. I'm applying it all over the lip just to kind of let the two products mix together so that it's not so defined between the liquid lipstick and the metallic eyeshadow. I am then picking up that metallic eyeshadow again and just applying it to my Cupid's bow, and I'm applying it to my cheekbones. I am actually going to use this product as a highlighter as well. It was the first time I tried it, but I really love the effects of it. My only advice to you is that it does dry really quickly, so where you see that I'm applying it on both cheeks and then blending, I would recommend applying it and blending it straight away. You'll see that I have to add a little bit more afterwards just to make sure we all blend it out. But the highlighted effect that this had on my face was absolutely amazing. So I really love it for highlighting. And hey, I got an eyeshadow product and a highlighter all in one, so I'm not complaining. Thank you, Essence. So a few weeks ago, somebody told me about Take A Lot Stocking Essence product, and I found this prismatic hollow highlighter. So it's basically a holographic highlighting stick. Guys, my life changed when I opened that package and I tried this. I am literally applying this over that Metal Shock liquid eyeshadow as my highlighter. It's such a beautiful, creamy kind of product. I've never used anything like this in my life, so it was quite exciting to try it. It does create quite a greasy effect on the skin, but mixed with the Healthy Glow foundation as well as the Metal Shock's eyeshadow, I think that it did work quite well. It is a really nice look if you're creating a mermaid kind of vibe or a wet sort of look if you're on set or something like that. This is such a great product for that. This is definitely going to become one of my new Holy Grail Essence products. And that is it for this full face of Essence makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that it helped you. If you have any questions or want to get in contact with me, please open that little bar down below and get in contact. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and chat soon. Bye.